Hey besties, we're back and I'm getting ready for a party celebration, my friend's party celebration / coach. She's having a 1-year anniversary. And yes, and while I'm getting ready, I'm gonna tell you guys the 5 investments every high value woman puts into. So let's do my makeup. So the first investment every high value woman makes is investment into her skin. In order to be a high value, beautiful woman that cares about herself, you need to invest into your skin. That's the first thing that people see when they speak to you. So what does that mean? That means find the right skincare for you, the right products. What works on your skin? You need a face wash and a face moisturizer at least, or at maximum, because sometimes I would say that using all those serums and all of these things will not work if you are not using the right products. So you need just 2 products that are the right ones for your skin, and it would make such a difference. If you had the right face wash and the right moisturizer, your skin would change so much. If you guys go to my first and second YouTube videos, you can see how bad my skin was compared to now. I actually want you guys to go and look at it. One of them was actually a makeup tutorial as well. And the only difference that I've made since then is my skincare product. I've done my research. I've done on my skin. I tried out many different products. Most of them broke out my skin. I kept trying new products, doing research, asking Google or ChatGPT about what products work on what type of skin, until I found one that works for me, and I've stuck with it since. And now I have no skin problems. So invest into your skin. Also, what you eat. You need to be drinking water. You need to be eating healthy. If you're eating unhealthy, of course you're going to break out. You need to be having fruits, vegetables, very little fried food, sugary food. Cut down any sugar. Cut down your sugary drinks. You need to be healthy, to have healthy skin glow, in order to be a beautiful high value woman. So if that's what you consider yourself or you want to become, that's what you need to do. You need to invest into good skincare. Care about your skin. Second thing is kind of similar, but your hair. You should be taking care of your hair. If you consider yourself high value, or that's what you want to be, as I said, you need to take care of your hair. You can't walk around looking like a mess with unbrushed hair. You need to put in time and effort into your hairstyles, into the health of your hair. It's not even just about what your hair looks like, but how it feels. You don't want to have dry hair. You don't want to be using too much heat. If you're going to use heat, use heat protecting oil. Do face masks. Your hair says a lot about you. It's like your skin. It shows how healthy you are. It shows how much you care about yourself. So put in the effort. Put in the effort to make your hair look good, and you will be a high value woman. It's pretty simple and pretty similar to the skin. Your outer appearance. You should care about your outer appearance, and not just on a superficial level, like adding extensions to your hair and straightening your hair every single day, but on an inner level. You care about the health of your hair, and therefore the beauty of it. Not just putting extensions and then damaging it more, or straightening it, or bleaching it, dyeing it. Whatever it is that you're doing that is not healthy for your hair to make it look good, that's also not an investment. It's more of a liability. You're spending money on extensions or on hair dye for you to then put yourself or your hair in a worse position than it was before. It's just not a good idea. If it becomes a monthly thing, every 3 months, take a step back. Give your hair a break. Let your hair breathe. But you should be taking care of your hair. Number 3, and now we're getting to the more important ones, is your knowledge. A high value woman prioritizes her knowledge and education. If you are not in education right now, you should have some sort of knowledge about the world. You should have some sort of interest that brings you knowledge. A beautiful woman is a knowledgeable woman, and a knowledgeable woman is a beautiful woman. So the more you upgrade your knowledge, the more people you can speak with, the more people you understand, and you can have a conversation, and you'll broaden your scope on life. It's about knowledge, curiosity, being adaptable. You need to be growing your knowledge. You need to be reading. You need to have an interest, whatever interest it is. You should be striving for some knowledge in something, okay? Never think that you are too smart for anything, Because the more you learn, the more you will see that there is to learn. So please never think that you're above the game, that you know enough. You should always be striving to learn more. When you learn more, you can meet better people. You can meet more people. You can speak to more people because you know more things. You can speak to anyone from the world because you know things about the world. You will be less likely to be played with because you know things. Okay, learn about psychology, learn about the mind of the humans, learn about physics, learn about biology, learn about spirituality, learn about anything that you might be interested in, anything that might be useful to your life. Do not be lazy and say that you can't be bothered, or what would you ever need to know that for? You always need to know stuff. So please expand your knowledge. Now we set. I saw this makeup artist on YouTube say this hack that you should put your cream products like concealer and contour first, then set, and then do your foundation, then set, and then do your powder, and then set again. That you don't need to just use setting spray at the end of your makeup. You can use it throughout to layer your makeup. And I like that. I don't know if I've noticed much of a difference because I've only done it a few times. But if you guys want to try it too, you can now know too. You see, this is what I'm saying. Expand your knowledge on anything, and it can be fun. Go on YouTube and watch videos, hair tutorial, makeup tutorial. That's what I mean by knowledge. Knowledge can be anything. Just learn new things about yourself, about the world, about others. How do people interact? Read books. Go out there and gain knowledge. Do not be sat at home every day doing the same thing, same routine. You need to have a different routine. You need to switch things up. A high value woman is not a predictable woman, okay? You need to have a round of things going on. It can't be always the same thing every single day. Have different things going on for yourself and rotate them. Yes. Okay. Guys, wait. I just realized this whole video, I haven't even made the main point of why I'm saying all of this. This is the type of things you spend money on. It's an investment. These are the things that it's okay to spend your money on and nothing else. You should be prioritizing these things and then everything else after that. I don't care. If you have a Chanel bag, a Louis bag, a Gucci bag, whatever bag, but I see you have spots on your face, your breath stinks when you speak to me, or you walk past me and I smell BO. I look at your nails are like peeling skin and blood. No, that's not a high value woman. Your status, your job title, what car you drive, and what bags you own does not show value. Okay, your personality, your aura, your health, how you portray yourself, the way you speak, the way you carry yourself, the way you walk, the way you talk, what you do and say speaks value. That's a high value woman. Not a woman who has a Louis bag, not a woman who has a Range Rover, or whatever your dream is. That's not a high value woman. A high value woman comes from the inside. So if you're going to be spending any money on anything, it should be these 5 things, okay? It doesn't have to be crazy. Investment is time and money. You should be investing time into your hair, if not that much money. Because the hair is probably the cheapest on the list, honestly. Like, I'm not telling you to go to the salon every 2 months. I'm actually telling you the opposite of that. I would see that as a waste of money, and that's high value women know how to value money. So please don't be spending stupid amounts of money on hair and all these things when there's cheaper routes, okay? And then skin, yes, you should be spending some money. Of course, adequate amount. You can go and buy the cheapest products as long as they're good. I'm not telling you to buy Kylie Cosmetics or something special, but you should be investing money into the products you use on your face, and it should be important, and time to research, like I said. So these are the 5 things you should put money and time into. Not just money, time too. Do research on your skin. Knowledge. You're gonna have to buy books. That's gonna cost a little bit, but that's an investment, and it's gonna pay off in the long run. As well as your hair and your nails, it pays off because it portrays an image, you know. And it's a good one if it looks good, and it'll be a bad one if it looks bad. So you need to care about yourself. Let me move forward. The next one is links in with knowledge. So as you grow your knowledge and you invest time and money into your knowledge, you should be and you will invest and upgrade your social circle too. You should be investing time and money into meeting better people. You should be hanging where you want to hang. You know, if you want to be a certain type of person with a certain income or certain status, you need to be hanging out around people that have the same goals. Find out where those people hang. It will become that person. If you want to be around those people, you have to be that person. And you have to be okay with letting go whoever is not that person and is just getting in your way. So if your old friends do not match the vision you have for yourself and your future, you need to be okay with letting those friends go. Because at the end of the day, if you're still alive by the time you're 90 or 80, it's just gonna be you. It's just gonna be you. Maybe you have a husband, maybe you have a wife, but they might die before you. Maybe you have kids, but they'll move out and have their own families and just visit you on the holidays if they even like you. So don't ever think that you're gonna be taking anyone with you to the grave. You live this life for you. Don't feel bad for your friends. Don't feel bad for a boyfriend or a girlfriend if you have to leave them to better yourself in your life. Think about you. A high value woman respects and prioritizes herself and her boundaries and her vision. If you want to live a certain way, you have to be okay with making decisions that people who live that way make, okay? And those people did not get there by not making hard decisions, okay? So you need to be leveling up your life without no remorse, no guilt. It's okay to feel guilt, but move past it and live life for you. Now we shall say again. And the last one, I feel like, is the most important one. You need to invest time and money into taking care of your health and your body, inside and outside. Eat healthy. If you have to spend a bit more money on organic, natural groceries, products to actually cook your meals rather than cheap made frozen meals, if you need to do that, do that. That extra money is an investment into your health. And what an investment means, it means long-term benefits. That's what an investment is. You need to be prioritizing your health and your body. If it means spend more money on the right groceries and spend more time cooking rather than eating out, you might have to do that. It's a long-term investment. It's going to pay off. It's going to be great. You're going to look great. You're going to feel great. You will have so much more energy. You'll have so much more confidence. That's another thing, guys. You know, I've always been confident. But once I started really taking care of myself physically and mentally, I lost a little bit of weight, a little bit of tummy weight, and started doing my makeup and taking care of myself. My confidence upped by 10. And I was already really confident. So I'm telling you guys, take care of yourself. Eat the right things. Spend a little bit of money to go to the gym and a little bit of time out of your week to go to the gym. Go on walks. Take whatever your fitness goal is, to gain muscle or to lose weight. Strive towards it, because it's going to pay off. You're going to get much more respect looking good and feeling good than if you looked bummy and felt bummy. Because, you know, they say as above, so below. So if your mind is a mess, your body's going to look like a mess. And people will just be able to tell. But if you have your mind right, you'll have your body right. And then you'll feel much more confident. And the more you eat healthy, the more you restrain yourself from bad food, you lose your attraction to it. Like every time I go a long time without eating any snacks or any sugary things, when I have some, it's too much for me. I'm like, oh, I did not miss this. Or it's easier for me to say no and go longer periods amount of time without having it. But you build that up slowly. You can't just, if that's your thing, if that's your addiction, like bad food, you can't just cut it out completely. You need to restrict it. Like maybe only 2 sweet things a day and a sweet drink if you have a lot. And then you work it down. Work with what you have. Whatever your intake is, take a little bit off of it and start little. Start by having less things. Or for example, no sugary drinks. You can only drink water, but you can still eat sweet things like chocolate or snacks or whatever it is. Or the opposite. No sweet things, but you can have a sweet drink. And then cut it down by like 1 sweet drink a week. Or maybe 1 sweet drink every other day. And then you build it up to a week. And then you build it up to a month. And then you see it gets easier. But don't just cold turkey anything in your life. That's just not how life works. So yes, and it's okay if things don't work out the first time, because you just need time. But yes, please ladies, invest time into your health, into your skin, into yourself. And honestly, yeah, this last point goes into everything else pretty much, because your health and your body represent your skin and your hair too. Once you're eating right and exercising and drinking water, your skin will glow too, and your hair will be healthier and grow faster, and your nails too. Everything will just sort itself out if you care, put time and energy and money into your health. Also guys, I don't know, I kind of liking the bun, so I don't know if I should keep the bun or have my hair out. But wait, let me finish my makeup and then I'll show you guys what my outfit looks like. Guys, if you know me, highlighter is literally my favorite part of the makeup. Like, look at this. Yes, I did a pretty dark lip this morning and I wasn't feeling it, so I'm gonna try and keep it light now. Guys, I love getting cute and going out, like, please, yes. I mean, I say that and then I get invited to things and I just don't go. Is that good? Should we do, I was gonna say let's do an eyeliner, but I think my outfit is too light to have a dark eyeliner, so maybe we'll have, let's do like an eyeshadow look. Here comes our clothes again. What are we gonna do? What would look good with this outfit? Maybe blue. You guys are thinking blue? Let's try blue. I've never had a blue eyeshadow before, guys. If this turns out ugly, I'm killing you. Oh, I like. Oh my goodness. Sorry guys, this video started off so serious of me giving you advice and I'm here messing about, being silly. Oh guys, this was such a good idea. Yes. Oh, okay, I think that's it. Should we do silver black? Okay guys, are you ready for the grand reveal? Ooh, I'm in love. I'm actually in love. Oh, you guys haven't seen the fit. Wait. Okay, so this is the outfit. And this is the face rocking the outfit. Ooh, so originally I really like the bun, so I was gonna ask you guys if I should keep the bun or hair out, but because of the makeup I think hair out will be better. But let's try and see. So I need to brush it and style it, but I think hair out for sure, right? Yeah. Final look. This is it.